Uh-huh. Alrighty, everybody, everyone's. Let's see. So, this is going to be Kristen versus Alicia. And Alicia is the original character from a new patron. Very cool. And she is going to be in a triangle from Kristen. Kristen's triangle. How's that? How's that sound? So I have to take out, I had somebody else's head in mind before, but I feel that this new gal, Alicia Wells, will fit the bill just fine. I don't know if you heard, that's my cat back there. He's very noisy. What? All right. How's everybody doing today? Anyone see the CM Punk fight last night? And conversely, did anyone watching Backlash tonight? Oh, Q&A. There we go. Thomas. Yes. Cult of Personality, man. It's a wonderful tune. I'm so glad that he used it. And I'm so glad that the crowd seemed pretty happy to see him too. So that was cool. Let's see here. I need to go in, do a new blue line layer for this old one. And let's see. I need you a different color than, well, I can use blue. We'll be just fine. So that you use anything. Am I right? So, welcome everyone. Welcome to our monthly Google Hangout. Thanks to the wonderful generosity of the patrons, we are able to do this on the regular. Very pleased about being able to do that and to share these fun little drawings, and I hope you guys get a kick out of it. I get a kick out of doing them. So, if I'm not mistaken, Alicia Wells here always has a smirk on her face, even if she's getting in a bad spot. So I think I know how to do something like that. All right. I know there's what the 6-pack challenge tonight. I think for the women's title. That should be cool. Hi, Oscar. It's my cat hanging around. He's being very loud, noisy with his purr. Very noisy purr. Cool, got a good start. Let's see. Ryan, I did not see the MMA, but heard Punk lost. Yeah. Well, it was kind of inevitable. Odds he shows up at Backlash. I have not heard that one. It's from all the stuff he's talked. I would say it wouldn't be very good at all. That the likelihood of him showing up, but I'd be okay with it. I would be okay with it if he showed up at Backlash. Though I don't know where it is. I don't know where Backlash is. So I mean, it's certainly a consideration to think of. Let's see. Thomas, I'm glad he actually got billed as CM Punk. I was afraid they were going to go with Phil CM Punk Brooks. Me too. I'm glad CM Punk is all. I mean, that's what I wanted to see. That's what I got to see. It was over way too fast, but you know, sort of to be expected. I mean, I'm a big Punk fan, but and you know, he's basically training. He's training. You know, training at Duke Rufus. No kidding. It was like 2 blocks away from the school I went to. It's actually in the same building that used to be the Fruit Ranch many moons ago, and so it was cool to see that. I've not seen CM Punk in person, so other than maybe this one time at that C2E2, I saw the line, I saw him, and I was like, no, that line is too long for me to deal with, even if it was CM Punk. He was promoting his Thor work at the time, but and I don't think Drax was out yet. Gotta put a little more pain there in Alicia's eyes, I think. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see. James, how's it going, buddy? I'm putting Alicia in right now, as you can probably see. Thomas, spoiler, the winner of the 6-pack challenge is going to injure her shoulder and have to vacate the title in the next SmackDown. As long as it's not Becky. You're losing too many of the Irish wrestlers. And really, as long as Seth Rollins isn't around, then I don't think we have to worry about anyone getting hurt. I don't know if you guys can see, I have an image of Alicia open while I'm drawing this in. Let me see what you guys are seeing now. Oh, shoot. Hey, Ashley. Beautiful head scissors. Thank you very much. That's weird. You don't get to see. Hold on, let me see if I can switch that. Hey. Here we go. So that's Alicia, and that is James's character. He's one of the new patrons, and he was okay with me sliding her in for the person I had before. So Kristen's still up there, but yeah. So let me. I don't think it's just as simple as going to the character. I have a couple of different windows open, so I'm just trying to keep track of it all. And Yami Trooper from DeviantArt is the one who drew this for James. All right, back to me. Hello. All right. So there we go. So who do you guys think is going to win tonight, the six-pack challenge? I'm trying to do it by process of elimination. And so that means I don't think it'll be Naomi. I think Carmella and Nikki already have their feud set, so they don't need the title. That could mean Becky or Alexa. And I would hope. I love Bliss. Love her. But I don't know that she would be the right one for the championship, at least right now. Big Jim. Glad to see you, buddy. I hope you're not working too hard, man. Jim is one of the fine fellows behind Fawn. And we're going to be seeing some Fawn versus Rival Angels coming up pretty soon. Having a lot of fun working on that. Let's see. James, deeply honored to have the drawing my character. To be honest, Alicia has a killer scissors herself, so sometimes she'll be happy to return the favor to Kristen. And I bet she'll be looking forward to that. To the question of who's winning tonight, dude, you guys are all over it. Becky. Jim has to be Becky. Ashley, I want Becky to win just because she's my favorite. Thomas, they got to give it to Becky. The only other one was an outside shot would be Nikki. Alexa Bliss and Camilla are still too green for the title. Yeah, and I agree with all that. And Nikki, I mean, we already saw that. She had it for a year, right? So I think, we've been there, done that kind of thing. And that's why I don't think it'll be her, especially since she has Carmella already with her. So they're all set. I guess I could maybe see Natty. She certainly deserves it, but I mean, she's kind of weird as a heel. You know what I mean? It's I don't know that it feels quite right. So I'm just making sure I got this right here. Yeah. So if that'd be great if it was Becky. Becky. Yeah, I love Becky from her time in Shimmer when she was Rebecca Knox. She had some awesome matches. Just dynamite stuff. All right. I think I'm good to go on to the pencils. Let's see. Brian betting Bella. I wouldn't be heartbroken if it was her, but I do think we could see somebody else. Let's see. Oh, gotta make sure I'm in the right layer when I'm drawing this up. Just touch up Kristen a little bit here. So, Oscar. Boy. That's how he responds to me. Looks like I'm doing all of this black. There we go. It's down as Becky Lynch is Rebecca Knox. How did I not know that? Must be the hair. Yeah, man, K-Knox. She was super awesome. She was kind of big with Shimmer, and then I want to say she no-showed, but it was because of injury, and so she was on the outs. And I remember there was talk like she would probably never be back again, kind of thing, and but then she was. So, but when she came back, she was with the Knight Dynasty. So she was hanging out with Soraya and Brittany, otherwise known as Paige. And she was kind of like their manager, but Soraya was her usual badass self. So she was always putting the fear of God into K-Knox. But there was, but she and Brittany were hilarious. Like they get to ring and they just start dancing and being goofy, and it's pretty funny. So good stuff. Whoa, 200%. Probably. So I'm gonna knock the opacity on this new layer a little bit to say 30%. There we go. Let's see. Ash, I just hope if she gets the title that WWE isn't stupid enough to do the usual heel turn for female champion route they tend to go, because she's one of the only faces I like to root for. They'd be real stupid to turn Becky heel because she's just so crazy over already. You know, they would just be stupid. There's no need to heel her out, though she was obviously big time heel with Shimmer. So, and she was, you know, a heel for the longest time. But it's good to show her range that she can do it all. I'm not really familiar with anything else she might have done prior to Shimmer. I just remember she was, you know, just super cool. So couldn't get enough. You know, and then of course marked out big when I found out she was at NXT. And I liked her there, though. I did the inward groan when they tried to do the typical Irish lass gimmick, where she'd come out to that Irish music and do an Irish jig and all that stuff. And then she was with Sasha for a minute. I don't think she was ever with Charlotte, but I might be wrong about that. And then she did her steampunk gimmick, and that was crazy out of nowhere because, you know, everyone else was, you know, for the longest time, everyone was blonde and looked like this or looked like, you know, kind of like everyone else. So it's great to see ladies like Ebony Moon and Nia and Becky, even Billie Kay and Peyton. It's good to see them getting some love. So, Jim, I like Steampunk Becky. Me too. Tracy, when she first saw her, was like, whoa, just blew her mind. She thought it was really cool. Ash, don't get me wrong, she's great as a heel. I just really love her steampunk face girl. I think we are all in agreement on that. Keep Becky face, keep the steampunk alive, which, at least for a while there, anytime that that sort of thing was going on, that's when they would pull out some real stupid, unbelievable alignment switch and just piss me all the hell off. This would be the time for someone to turn, but hopefully with Carmela's relatively recent turn that it won't see it again, at least not out of our favorite Irish lass kicker. All right. Beauty about layers. You can work on different layers, not have to worry about messing anything else up, messing up the artwork anywhere. Plus, working digitally is, at least for me, is multiple undos, which comes in handy. I think I have my, how far I can go back is like 100 steps or something like that. I think I made it a little too wide. It's got to be looking more pained. There you go. Pained but smirky. If I close our eyes up a little bit more, there we go. Jim, they really need to get more than 6 women through to have a real division on SmackDown. No shit. Well, it doesn't help with with what's going on with Paige or whatever. Heard that she's retained legal counsel, and I'm guessing she's going to try and get out of her contract because she's got a few years left on it. So, yeah, that looks like that's going away with Paige, but they definitely could bring some more ladies up. I know Nia, she just squashed that gal on Raw, and she's supposed to be somebody. She's like, we saw that she was really tall, and that she's a second generation wrestler, I think, but I don't remember who. Just that she was Alicia's buddy somehow. So, yeah, that's what I think is going on. But yeah, they need more ladies. I mean, there's a lot of them out there, man. Just start picking some up. Let's see, James, I don't really watch WWE anymore, but I was very surprised to hear that they split the women's division and the brand split. I thought they keep it all on one show. I thought so too. They would have more, and I was okay with it because on paper, this is going to give more ladies an opportunity to, get some time, which is, what it's about. But for the longest time, they would only give them like the one match. There'd be like Eva Marie kept wanting to come out, and then oh God, that's right, Eva Marie. She got suspended for Adderall. So I guess we have her to look forward to come back. Am I right? Am I right, crickets? I don't blame you. All right, looks like we're good without the blue line. But I think I need to fix up Kristen arm a little bit. Thomas, what's Brittany not doing in the impact zone? Oh my God. Wouldn't it be great if she was in one of the Hardy's deletions, final deletions? Dude, I just saw that this week. Just unreal. They've taken that bit from Lucha Underground and just completely took it to a new level. It's so crazy and over the top, but Jeff Hardy is doing a collar and elbow, is locking up with a kangaroo. And I think Matt was too. It's just ridiculous. But I hate to say it in a good way. Just because it's, like I said, just so over the top. All right. Let's see. Kristen, Alicia. Looking pretty good. I think it's now time for some inks. So we think, most every one of us think, or at least want, Becky to win tonight. So what about on Raw? What do we got to look forward to? We got Charlotte as the champ, and we kind of got Bayley and Sasha in the mix. I don't know. Do we know what's going on with that? That seems a little up in the air. Though I gotta tell you, I'm not a big fan of Charlotte at all. So anytime you get her out, I'll be just fine with. Because, like I said, I just don't need her for genetic superiority nonsense. I think she's a fine heel. It's just I don't know. The thing with Dana feels a little forced too. Ooh, I'm not liking this brush. Multiple undos. When I ink, I usually use Manga Studio, but Manga Studio does not work with Google Hangouts. How stupid is that? It's great for just about everything else, but not that. I think it has something to do with the video card. Not the video card per se. It's how it's accessed or something like that. So, I guess. I don't know. The hell with it. Jim, list of Shimmer wrestlers they should sign. Ivy, Kaylee Ray, Kimber Bomb, Madison Eagles, Nicole Savoy. The list is too long of great wrestlers they could sign. I agree. I would love to see Ivy, and I would continue the long list of Aussies. They did sign Mary Dobson, so that's cool. And, between you, me, and Brian, maybe she'll win a match. Who knows? That'd be great. Crazy Mary winning. Kaylee Ray is cool. It would be cool to see her. And, I guess we did last time around WrestleMania. We got to see her. Madison Eagles, I think, is having some crazy knee replacement surgery. So maybe when she comes back, Kimber Bomb would be cool, but we know Cherry Bomb's with TNA. I'm totally misusing her. And Nicole Savoy, I think she's going to be awesome. In fact, if I could get a wrestler to if I did a a match for Rival Angels and I got to use real wrestlers, I would use Nicole Savoy for Kristen because she's cool. It'd be really cool to see them get Taylor Hendricks and Kelly Klein. It would be cool. They're with Ring of Honor, Women of Honor. So it'd be really nice to see them. They got some good moves. I like Hendricks. She was with the House of Truth in Ring of Honor. I can't remember if she's still there anymore in the House of Truth. But I do know she's got a tag match with, she's teaming with Jessica Havoc, who's also very cool. And they're fighting, I think, Hania and Mandy Leon. So let me just say about Jessica Havoc is she looks like a monster and a world beater, but she is like the nicest person in the world. I gave her a copy of Rival Angels at a Shimmer show, and she was like, "This is for me," and she had just the sincerest look of appreciation. And I was like, "How are you, the Death Machine? You are so nice. You're so sweet." So, but then I saw her fight, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. She's badass." So, very cool. MGC, welcome. Always good to see you. None of the cats are here right now, but once they come around, I'll throw them up on the on screen so you can check them out. And for anyone else who's just coming in now, drawing Kristen versus Alicia. Alicia is an original character from one of the new patrons. And here I will. This is upside down. There we go. So anyone who's here, Kristen versus Alicia. It's on. Like Nick Bone. Let's see. Hendricks is making her Shimmer debut this fall. I know, dude. I can't wait to see her. And I think she's gonna be there all 3 days because Prazek said that she'll definitely be in Berwyn and in the Chicago location. So I was like very happy. And then Mickey James is coming. That's freaking cool too. And there's one more girl. Hudson Envy, I think, is going to be there. That's awesome. So let's see. Thomas, they need to sign PVZ to make a WrestleMania appearance a la Ronda Rousey. For people that don't know, Paige Van Zant, PVZ. But having an actual match, presumably a cage match. Whatever, dude. Whatever works. We just need Paige. Paige. She's cool. I like seeing her. She won with the Karate Kid style kick, man. Nobody does that. It's just insane. But I'm glad. I was sad that she lost to Rose Namajunas. Rose Namajunas. Something like that. A little bit ago. Wasn't even close. I mean, I don't think she got knocked. No, she did get submitted, I think. But then she came back and did well. So, yay, Paige. Paige is cool. She, I think she fights out of, it's an American top team. She said there's only like 2 other girls with her, so they train a lot with guys, and they bring a lot of different challenges that you don't get with working with other ladies. So she said that's been a help. It's actually a story point I plan on using in Rival Angels in the future. The training aspect. So, Eunice. Yeah, thank you, Thomas. Rose Eunice. I was messing it up too yesterday with Jessica Andrade. I was like just jacking that up. I'm probably not doing it well now. But MGC question: is it worth to watch WWE live? $200 equals 8,000 Philippine pesos. match card: Jericho versus Reign, John Cena versus Show, Charlotte versus Sasha, New Day versus Gallows and Anderson, Sheamus versus Neville. What do you guys think? $200. And I take it this is to watch WWE like at a show. If it's really good seats, I would say yes. That would be worth it. I gotta tell you though, I think the most I've ever spent on tickets was probably like half of that. But you gotta remember too that whenever I go, Tracy comes too, so it's not like I'm just buying a ticket. It's I'm always buying two because I'll be going to WrestleMania, or I'm planning on going to WrestleMania next year because it's in Florida. My sister lives there, and Tracy and I have been talking about doing WrestleMania forever. So we feel this is a good time, and they're going to have the physical Hall of Fame there, and it just makes a lot of sense to that. But anyways, back to your question, MDC. I think if it's good seats, I would say yes, it's worth it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, usually the crowd in the Philippines is always really good, and I think you would have a good time. Jim says Shimmer Weekend plus Rise front row equals $270. Much better deal. Well, Shimmer's always a good deal, though. I mean, for what you get, and I think they're adding a fourth night of Shimmer. And I think Jimmy told me that. That's a lot. But if I can swing it, we'll see. My my PTO, my vacation, I'm still minus 8 hours. So getting there. I think by the end of the month I'll be at 0 again. So looking forward to that. But then I've got to save some time for we're going to Tampa for Christmas, visit my sister, so I need a couple of days there to be able to take off. So, anywho, yeah. If you do go, MGC, to the WWF show, let me know. Let us know. That'd be cool to know how it went. Because, like I said, I heard it's a very good crowd. All right, yeah. I'm going to get to some more questions in a second. There we go. You know, usually I don't do all the spot spread away. Just kind of wandering, meandering. Let's see. Hey, Randy. I'll be in Pensacola Christmas. Glad I won't suffer Florida alone. You know, Randy, I gotta give you a big thank you for helping me with the Google Hangouts in the first place, because the very first one I did was just kind of a clusterfuck. I didn't know what I was doing. But then me and Randy, we got together, kind of ironed everything out, and here we are, many months later, you know, talking wrestling and comics and all this good stuff. So, and glad to know I won't be in Florida all by my lonesome. MGC, if the match card is good, I miss it. Sad. Let's see. Jim. Thursday night Rise. That's right. Friday 1 Shimmer show. Saturday 2 shows. Sunday 2 shows. Damn, Shimmer is a lot of wrestling, and it's cool. It's just sometimes it's a little. Sometimes it's a lot. You know, it's tiring, exhausting, but in a good way. Because they all put in all the talent. Are really cool. And they always do a great job. So, is anyone else going to Shimmer this fall? I know Jim and Brian, you guys will be coming, and I'll be there. But is anyone else going? It'd be cool, especially with all the new peeps that are coming, like Taylor and Mickey and Hudson. It'd be very nice to see all of them. So let me ask you guys, in Rival Angels, is there any match that you're looking forward to, or is there any match that you would like to see? I can't promise I'll be able to do it or get to it, but if I can, I totally will. I know. Do highlights here, and I don't think it came out as well as I would have liked. Here we go. Let's fill this in here and here. Thomas, your ridiculous speed and efficiency on these pieces make me jealous every time I watch one of these hangouts. Well, thank you. It's cliche, but you kind of work to get good, and then you work to get fast. So, and as you probably could tell, this is something I like to do. And when it's something you like to do, you always make time for it and try and get good at it, that kind of thing. So it's just finding the time. And of course, little tricks along the way too don't hurt. Like, being able to fill all of this with black pretty simply. And just go in and kind of touch up like so. Just these little tips here. So she's coming along pretty good, I think. Back. Let's see, Brian. I am missing Saturday, but otherwise, yes, Michigan must go down with Barry Horowitz. Dude, I'm sad you're gonna miss Saturday. Is it gonna be the same thing where you're gonna like drive back and drive? That's a lot of driving. Yeah. Let's see, MGC in Rival Angels. Do you think the Towers of Terror are clumsy? I don't think they're clumsy as much as they are deliberate. They try and have no wasted motion, and they are very precise with what they do, and as much as they can be anyways, because you got Lover Lola, who is a kind of a high flyer, high flying heel. You don't see a ton of those. So she needs to be able to hit those moves. And then you got Lola or Luna, who is super tall, and she suffers a little of that Kevin Nash awkwardness. But other than that, I would say they're okay. So yeah. To Randy, Sabrina versus the desires of your readers to see her lose. What can I say? That it seems to be for some that's just popular. What can I say? You know, it's almost one of those things where I want to draw Sabrina winning for every time I have to draw her lose, which I do have another one. And it'll be another Sabrina and Coco, but it's Coco, so I always like drawing her. And she can't come to Rival Angels soon enough for me. So just wait on that. Let's see, Thomas, Cote versus Angle. Winner gets all the gold. It's an all or nothing match. Jim, looking forward to Cote arriving, more Drow cheerleader and her partner. Pretty much everyone. Sweet. Yeah, Camille. There's definitely going to be more Camille next chapter. And, actually, I don't mind telling you guys, I think she's at a 3-way. She'll be fighting Rampage and Amanda Breaker. So, look forward to that. And then there's going to be a press conference with her too. Premiere cheer of our Drow cheerleader, Saracet and Nevaeh. I don't know we're going to see too much of them, though. I did just draw a lot of Nevaeh for the Fawn vs. Rival Angels. So we'll definitely be seeing her. She gets, she's underused anyways, so good to see her showing up there. Be very, very cool. Let's see. MGC, since Ultra Dragon vs. Towers of Terror, I see Sabrina making the Tower of Terror hit each other. So I was thinking they are clumsy. Well, I have to admit, I saw the Young Bucks of the Bullet Club do that particular move, and they did it against Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, and they're not clumsy by any stretch. So it was just a good move that they got off on the towers. So the Ultra Dragon just better that day. So, by the way, we'll show Whiskey and the other cat. If they come up here, I will definitely show them because they are attention whores and they like they like the attention. So definitely. And I have 2 cat beds in my office, but they are not here right now. So, but if they come by, well, Oscar was here a little bit before, but he's taken off since. So, yeah, if they come back, they will. I'll definitely put them up. Who doesn't like kitty cats? And they're sassy and they're fun. I think next chapter though of Rival Angels. Well, we know the patrons know what's going to happen already for the rest of this chapter with Black and Blue, with Ultra Dragon, with the Upstarts and Giraffacane. And then we're going to go into a couple of pages from the Kickstarter. And again, patrons are already seeing some of that. So that'd be cool. But next chapter, we'll see Ultra Dragon against Black and Blue for the titles. I'm trying to think. Brooke versus Cat. she's going to try and get her revenge against the belt for kicking her out all that time ago. And I think what else is going on? I think Kristen was fighting. I want to say it's Shannon, but I don't recall if that's right or not. Could be someone else. A lot of times I change that up, so I improv, if you will. Actually, now it's kind of. Let me see if I can find out real quick. Where is that? Huh. I don't have it open. Usually, sometimes I do. Not all the time. But. All right, now I gotta find it. Just a second. Here we go. Kristen, who are you fighting? Camille, Amanda, Rampage. Oh, here we go. Kristen will be taking on Danielle Perfection. Oh, and then of course, Brenda versus Yvonne for the title. So, Thomas, spoiler for non-patrons. Mistress Dark makes a surprise return and wins the title in a fatal 28 way. He did say spoiler. You all were warned for that 2 seconds. Mistress Dark, everybody. World beater of Rival Angels. Though I know she's got a lot of fans. Should try and bring her back in a little bit more. Just because she's fun. She had a fun story, too. She used to be a cheerleader. All light and bubbly. And then she turned to the dark side. We all have a friend like that, don't we? Let's see. It's looking pretty good. Save it up. And I think I did this. I think I did Alicia's thumb way too long. I'll have to see if I can fix that on the fly here. This is where I kind of get into trouble. It's like measuring a distance for a doorway or something, and then not using the measurement that you found. So let's see if I can make that work. There we go. Not so bad. Hold on, this. Where is her hand going? Let me check my blue line real quick. And oh, I see. Now I see it. Oops. There we go. I need to bring these up a little further. I did not do that. I had it in the blue line like that, but not in the pencil. So let's see if I can. There we go. Probably a little better. And I don't think you can see. I'm looking at Alicia's character sheet right now. So here we go. You got kind of those MMA style gloves, the fingerless gloves, so that they're not padded per se, just fingerless. And I think I So this looks like that would be a little too wide. So her arm is like so. I think it's going to be like that. If we're undo, whatever you thought it. All right, so now we're going to do Kristen's hand. Normally I don't zoom in this close, but for fingers, I can make an exception. No. MGC. I notice whenever Ultra Dragon comes into wrestle, there is no support from Damage Inc. I can see Yvonne abandon both Sun and Sabrina. Well, I guess. What do you guys think about that? It's very true that Damage Inc. doesn't hang out for Ultra Dragon matches. What do you think the story there is? I mean, there's got to be something to it, right? Well, not to leave anyone in suspense, but I suppose they haven't needed anyone to bail them out. I mean, you know, they've lost, but that's okay. Because I don't know, I just don't like. Not a fan of the dirty finishes. Clean wins are always better. It's good to see WWE starting to do a little more of that too. So, plus, you know, Jim, sorry I have to head out. Work calls. Boo to work, but so glad that you showed up. I'm glad that you came, and I'll let you know how the raffle goes. Oh shit, it's 11:57. I didn't even see it was that late. Here I just been blah blah blahing. I'm gonna try and as far as I can because I can't. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do the raffle right now. I have a dice here. I have some dice. I have some patrons. And this is the raffle for the original commission. So here we go. 6-side, yo. Oh, Tracy's here. She's gonna roll. She's gonna roll the dice. She's blowing on the dice. Here we go. Jim. It's you, baby. Add one more to the Fawn vs. Rival Angels. Or anything that you want. Have your own commission if you want. Whatever you like to do. And what do we got here? But thanks for coming, Jim. I appreciate it. As everybody else. Time flies when you're having fun. I didn't even see it's almost noon. It's crazy. Even if I can't finish this during the Hangout, I will definitely work on it. When I have some time, I have a few commissions I have to do. And yes, some of them involve Sabrina losing. Because I'll also get commissions if not for Sabrina losing. But I probably won't post this tomorrow because I don't think I'll have it finished tomorrow. I think I have another image I'm going to post for Monday, but for the main site anyways. If I get a chance to work this further, I'll put it up on the Patreon site. And just a quick reminder for everyone, you can, if you sign up for an account, you can follow a bunch of people, so it doesn't even cost you anything. And a lot of people do a lot of cool stuff, like Laura Innes and Trevor Mueller. A lot of cool stuff, and it's easy to follow anyone's stuff. Follow Randy's stuff, and whenever they post, you'll get notified. Sometimes we post stuff like for everyone to see, and that's always fun to see, always fun to check out. And yeah, I highly recommend it. And I think there might be a link or two to my Patreon site from the main site. I think that's true. MGC, you're ending the show. I will be ending the show soon. I want to try and see how far I can get with this. Thomas, I'm starting to get suspicious of all this off-screen dice rolling. I don't know what to say. It's all in the wrist. It's all in the wrist. And hopefully before I end the show, I can show one of my goofy cats. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. It's noon and the bells from the church across the street are going crazy. But I don't have like the most sophisticated camera / microphone, so you don't hear it. That's cool too. Gotta get in there on Alicia's nose. I think she still looks a little too angry. I mean, I would be angry too if I was caught in Kristen's triangle. Oh, that's a little too, get my booty whipped. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I bet there's a bunch of football on too. I don't know if you guys are big into football, but I just remember this the first week, I think. So people might want to bounce. Randy, someone's screaming for sanctuary. Sanctuary. Well, I can hear some clang bell. Thank you, NBC. Good to know that is not just me. Yeah, I think I will finish her face. And then it might be time to go. know, she's gritting her teeth with a little bit of a smirk. You know what? I might be able just to finish this out. This doesn't look so. So bad here. Let's see. NGC, by the way, if World of Tanks and Valkyria Chronicle release, we can't still play since I'm playing an SEA server, Southeast Asia. Oh, you know what? I can't. If it's for PS4, I can't play it either because I do not have a PS4. At least not yet. There's talk we might look into getting one because prices are coming down. Next week, I think there's like a new slimmer model coming, and it's like $300 instead of $350. So, yeah, I'm not exactly hip and online, especially since I'm not hip if I'm talking about being hip. But you know, just go with it there. Let's see. James, 10. She'd be angry, but if it was a very one-sided fight. Oh, so Alicia, right? Alicia doesn't mind close losses. It's the quality of fight she's worried about, not so much the result. Well, yeah, I don't see her getting rolled. And anyways, as far as this goes, there's no saying that Kristen is going to win. She's just winning, or you know, enjoying the advantage currently. But that kind of thing is fluid too. So I like to leave it up to the viewer to figure that out, because more often than not, you guys can imagine something more pleasing to you and your taste more than I can. So there we go. I'm going to put in a little bit of cross hatching, and I'm going to turn my pencil layer off. So there we go. Those are the inks, at least currently. Let's see. Thomas, you should totally get a PS4 and then add me as a friend. Mayday, shocking, I know. Well, if I do, I definitely will. That'll be cool. And then you can let me know if there's any cool games that I should get. Oh, you know what? I just thought of this right now. There we go. So this is Alicia again. This is James's character, and the one that's in the triangle right now. So when I post this image, I'll make sure that I link to James and his account so you guys can check out all the other cool stuff he's going on. If you remember our buddy Kale, he's the three of us have been known to travel in the same circles. So it's all very cool, us wrestling guys. And you know what? Damn it, I'm looking at this picture again. See, since I do a lot of my own flatting, that would have been annoying. Flatting is putting on the flat colors of the characters. So, in fact, I'm going to do a save as. I don't know if you can see this. Alicia inks. And then well, if I just throw in, say, oh, that's not what I want to do. How about this color? So there we go. We're on our way for flatting. And flats. Let's see. MDC, by the way, do you still do commissions? I do commissions. They are, let me think, $30 for a single person, $50 for a two-person, so like your wrestling images and stuff, and then add $25 for coloring. So that's usually how it goes. Sometimes there's a little bit back and forth there too, but it depends what you're looking for. Thomas, oh hey, she's British. Yeah. I think so. That's a Union Jack anyway, so she's, well, you know what, British is British. So here is the start of the flats. I'm just going to do this real quick. But let's see, I'm going to go into here as quick as I can. And we need a different color. I want this one. There we go. Now we're on our way to flatting goodness. So I am going to leave it here. Thank you all very much for coming. It's always so much fun. And next time maybe I'll try and take some more requests and or questions because it's fun. This just flew. This totally flew. So, and it looks like Oscar wants to make an appearance. Isn't that right, boy? Yeah, he's winking at me. He's not gonna wink at me for long, but anyways, so it's a good place to wrap it up. We'll do it again next month. Let's see, what that'll be, October. Who knows? But I'll definitely give you all a heads up. James, who is Alicia's handler, she's British. Yami Trooper added the flag without me asking, but she's always been British. It's a nice touch. Nothing wrong with that. We'll throw that in. All right, come here, boy. Oscar, come here. Give me your shit, boy. So, before I sign off, this is MDC. Go Oscar yet, and he's licking my face now. So I don't know. Can you see this cat? Boy. He has a pink nose. There you go. Look at that. Isn't he a handsome cat? All right. So, thanks all, everybody, for coming. I appreciate it. And we'll do it again next time. Yes, thank you. Boy, how do I turn this off? Yes.